Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Julie, and I want to, well, I've been playing with these concept cards, and I've seen on the internet that you can go bigger with them. So I had a play around yesterday. This is with the Tranquil Gardens, and I've put like the insert paper on the back, but I've put some card on, some heavyweight card on the back of there as well, so it makes it more like a topper instead of a paper insert, just so that there's somewhere for, you know, for somebody to write on. But they fold flat, so that's what I've been doing. So these, the inspiration I get these from is Sam Calcott. She's made an 8x8. I'm going to be doing a 6x6, and I think she's done a 5x7, but I haven't wrote down the measurements for that. But it is nice when somebody does the measuring for you. But she happened to see Jamie Rogers on Pinterest, and he had done one as well. So what you would be using is 2 pieces of 4.5 by 6. So along the 4.5, we're going to score it 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that's 2 pieces of that, and then fold and burnish all their lines, and then I've got another one here, and this is 1, let's do it that way, 1 by 6.5, and we're just going to score at 2 and 6. So it's 2 of your columns and 4 pieces of these. Okay, I'm just going to, have I burnished all the, which is, it's this one I haven't, don't look like I've burnished all of these. It's so hot, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's fold and just burnish these down. I didn't really want to cut into my cardstock that comes with the toppers, because I bought the edge to edge forward card as well, so that's what I've used. But if you haven't got that, I mean, you could use like some from out of the 8x8 paper pads, or anything that you've got that'll match the colours on these. think Sam done it with some of her designs or whatever. I've got to put my glasses on, I can't see. I'm just going to take just take a wedge, like a small wedge out. Just because it looks a little bit nicer. And then we'll glue our pieces on. That one, I think I don't know, I must have, it's got a very small, nope, it's the same size. It's only got about 1/4 of an inch glue tab on there. Right, let's get these out now. You will need because on Hunkydory ones. Okay, good, did I put them? The concept ones, they've got because this is like the sewing one, they've got buttons on two sides and then a pattern on the other side. So I've chosen these because this one I've done butterflies and that green. Because I'm still using the toppers from the same sheet, I've kept it to these ones. So I think we do, well, to tell you the truth, I don't think it really matters. We're going to go like that. And this is 2 notches under the 1 and then 2 notches under the 6. That's where you get your 6 from. Right. I haven't put another layer underneath because there is white bits on my topper that I'm going to be using as well. So it's just a matter of just gluing these down. So you need 4 of whatever you've chosen in one shade, or you can just do it the same all the way around. You don't have to alternate. Not alternate pieces of coloured cardstock. It's entirely up to you. Whatever you've got. The topper I've chosen this time is got a sentiment on it. Well, I'm not sure. It just reaches across. We'll see what we can use on there. I might pinch it, see what else I've got on other ones, on the other sheets. Oh, so just needed to come over a little bit. I'll leave those two set for a minute. Now, these ones are 2 by 1, so you need 2 for your top piece. And is this 4 by 1? It is. So it's 2 notches under the one and 2 notches under the 2. Okay, and then this is 2 notches under the 1 and 2 notches under the 4. I mean, if you want to put gold underneath or whatever colour is in your topper, you could put silver as well, couldn't you, if you wanted? But because the topper has got white in anyway, and because we're dealing with quite a small area, I thought it would be nice just to keep it like this. There's quite some dark colours in that edge to edge foil, but I didn't really want to keep it too dark. Just leave that to dry for a minute. You want to make sure that you're gluing the little ones onto the glue tab. I don't think you can go wrong actually. See what I mean? I've got such a little glue tab on that one. I must have cut it a little bit short. I won't mess about with that too much, I'll let it dry. These are like belly bands, aren't they, really? Just to hold your columns in place. Oh, excuse me. I'll just leave them like that for now. So now we're just going to glue these. Oh! I don't know why that's complaining. I'm going to blame it on the weather. Now I am using wet glue. Just because I like using wet glue. If you do want to use red liner tape, please make sure it's from a good supplier. Because some of these ones, when you think you're getting a bargain and you're really not, because everything can fall apart. And believe me, I have tried it. You think you're saving yourself some money, but you really don't. I think we all do that, don't we? What's the old saying? If you buy cheap, you buy twice, don't you? And it's the same with like craft stuff. I did when I first started out, because I didn't know if I would like doing it as a hobby, because I used to cross stitch some years ago, quite some years ago. But with the arthritis now, I haven't done it for a long time now. But yeah, I was a avid cross stitcher. I used to sit for hours doing it. And then I used to have like Hunkydory kits, and when it was like Keith and proper Kanban. I used to have those, and then I went die cutting. And like I've said, I have still got some Hunkydory kits as well. You know, like we do. So, like these bands, I'm going to call them, because this is what holds it all together, really. I'm going to put these onto there, and this is quite easy to measure up, really, because then I can put. I am going to use red liner for this. And I'm going to try and get it onto that line there. Okay. She says. Now turn it over. And because these are, oh, you can't see that, can you? Let's bring it over there. No. No, you can. No, you can't really. So this is 2 inches. So I'm going to go into the middle, round about here, to put the red liner in. But having said that, you can have these at the back, in the middle, at the front. You could also have them coming up a little way. But we're going to have it sort of in the middle and to the bottom. It's up to you. I've never tried them the other ways, but that's what Sam said in her video, and I think she did do one actually like that. So in another video, I think it was. I shall have to try it with the 8x8s, because there are some big toppers in that. Was it Tranquil Gardens? Yeah. I was just wondering what it would be like with acetate underneath where you put your topper, because I am using quite a small one. Oh, come here, stay there. Let's do this one. Now, if you want to, no, because this is coated, I think it would take longer to stick. I was going to say put some wet glue on top of your red liner tape, but it's coated cardstock, so I don't think it would take longer to dry, and you want it to be stable, really. Oh, the other thing I wanted, I'll tell you in a minute. I was going to do that at the, because I made my one yesterday. I thought, oh yeah, that looks nice, and then I thought, well, you haven't done a back for nobody else, for somebody to write on it. So I sorted that out this morning. Right, now we need this to get these off with. Let's put these on so I can see what I'm doing. Silly person that I am. I don't make it easy for myself. Oh no. Can't be doing that. Right, it's easier to do the silly person that I am. So I was sticking these in here like this, and then trying to get these in by coming over the top. I will show you in a minute. Now, because I've got green on this bit, I'm going to put the purple to the front. Well, not purple, it's like a lilac-y, purpley. Stand still. That's a... Let's just take the as long as your patterns, I was going to say, as long as the pattern's not going one way, you can do what I'm about to do, but you can always turn it back the other way, couldn't you? Just bear that in mind as well about using your patterns. Just make sure they're multi-directional. So I was coming over the top trying to get, no, turn this bit that you've just done and then come in. Oh yes, make it hard for myself. I'm just lining up these with, see, now look how easy that is. Oh dear, I mean you can turn it up the other way. Please don't laugh. Well, I'll laugh at myself anyway. Right. Where's my little bits I've pulled out? So, to get, this is the insert papers. This is a piece of, comes out the Inkme A3 cardstock. You know, the big cardstock. So what I've just done is drawn around there, cut them out, and I've done that with this one as well. So I'm just going to glue this on now. I'm seeing pencil line on there. I'm just going to because I've done some yesterday, some like cutting of the card yesterday, but it was so hot, and it's so hot today. I thought, and I do like to watch the tennis. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't done so much this week. It's just been so hot. It's even too hot to go outside and craft. I just go round the outside of with the wet glue. Do you know, I can still see pencil on there. There we are. That's it. Looks a bit crooked, doesn't it? Don't know why. Right. What I thought was, it does just reach. But you know this we've got some borders with like towels on. So I'm thinking about taking the towels off and maybe just bringing that up onto there as well, so it gives it a bit more support. Let's just take the towels off, and I'm thinking about, I don't want to put another sentiment on there, but I think I'll probably have this other butterfly. Let's just scrub those out of the way. How much does that go onto there? I think I'm going to cut it about there. But I don't really want them going over to fill the whole thing like the other one did. What I'm going to do is put some tape onto here. that going to work? Last night was what was I listening to? I think I was listening to a radio, and all of a sudden it sounded like like an explosion. But it does echo round here though. But somebody from the household said it was a car or something backfiring, or it sounded like a crash or something, you know, a car going into another car. Oh, you should have heard it. I don't know what it is just lately. I don't know whether we still got the main roundabout closed, but yeah, we just seem to have a lot of motorbikes coming down the little B road. I don't know whatever's up with them. So it's going to go something like that. That's no fingernails. What am I doing? I thought, well, why isn't that sticking? Got it more over one side than what I have the other. Come on, get out of the way. I'm not happy with that. Because it's not very stable. That's it, let's just take So I'm going to leave those there for a minute. Sorry. Oh. How many people? That's just a natural reaction, and you take it up towards yourself so you can have it, so you can see better. Oh, oh dear. Right, now this little piece should come onto the back of here, but I know I've got my borders there, but I'm not going to worry about those. So I'm just going to put a little bit of red liner down on there. Just making sure I was putting it on the right edge I want it on. I was just wondering if that acetate would. I might have to do one, see what it does. I've got the acetate to go with this as well. Just going to be putting that onto there. I think I'm going to bring that down there, that there. Oh, the other way around. I won't do what I done yesterday. And that is put it down here instead of up here. Right, that's it done. It's alright, I was just checking to see whether I've got some more. So, I don't think I'm gonna. I've done that yesterday. Take that out there. I'm not gonna go so big this time. And then And we're going to go one small one. Yeah, that don't look too bad. I think this is a bit busy in the middle, but it works. I'm pleased. So that's my first one. That's my second one. I think, yeah, I like the bigger topper in there. And they go flat like that. But I noticed these, now I know when you do big pearls on a card, it does, what's the word? When it doesn't go through that little slot, does it, for posting? That's the only trouble. So that's why I've gone smaller, hoping that this one will. Oh, and it's why I try and keep the foam at a minimum as well. I suppose if you're giving to somebody, and then it doesn't really matter about post that, you know, it doesn't matter how high you go with the foam, does it? But if you're posting, it does. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. So that's the one I've done, and I'll be back real soon, probably after this heat wave is over. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the subscribers, and I'll see you again real soon. Happy crafting.